What's happening, people? I am back in the kitchen again, and today I've got a new product from Iceland. But is it really new? Because I'm sure they did this. I think this might be new because it's now a meal for two. Does that make it a new product? I don't know. You guys will let me know in the comments. I haven't tried it as the meal for one, but it is what it is. We are having this beef and pancetta al forno lasagna meal for two today. Is it really a meal for two? It's 700 grams. Looks like it's in a metal casing, so it's definitely not going to be a microwavable lasagna. So this should be, it does say luxury on it, it should be pretty good. Let's have a look at this sleeve. In fact, the sleeve, look at that. Wow. There we go. Frozen this straight out of the freezer, so we'll probably get it cooking and then we'll have a look at the sleeve. So, like I said there, first things first, let's have a look at the cooking instructions because, yeah, as expected, it's going to take a while. So, for best results cooked from frozen, which this is, pan 180, 55 minutes. Remove outer packaging and film lid, place in a preheated baking tray for 55 minutes, stand for 50 minutes. So it takes an hour. So, let me get this in the oven. Peel off in one go though. But there we go. So that's going to go in the oven for an hour. Let's have a look at the sleeve. There we go. Luxury beef and pancetta al forno lasagna meal for two. Looks pretty good, that, doesn't it? Look at that. Like I said, there 750 grams and it's new. Nothing on the sides. Oh, there is a little bit of information there. So it's al forno baked lasagna with minced beef and smoked diced pancetta ragu, layered between egg pasta, topped with cheese, bechamel sauce, sprinkled with mozzarella and cheddar cheese. Looks pretty damn good. These are the ingredients there. 32% beef, wheat, milk, egg as your allergens. 1% mozzarella cheese. You got red Leicester cheese in there. 32% beef, 13% egg pasta, 2.5% cheddar cheese. Doesn't look like there's a lot of cheese in them ingredients there. 2% smoked pancetta. You've got onions in there as well. Right. That is the nutritional information. Does contain 2 servings, but per half a meal, 533 calories, 41 grams of protein. So if you eat all this, you've got 80 grams of protein. So it's not too bad, that. It's 70 grams of carbs and 50 grams of fat if you eat the full lot. It says a little bit of a different description there. Luxury beef and pancetta al forno lasagna. Al forno baked lasagna with cooked minced beef and smoked iced pancetta in a tomato and herb sauce with red wine, layered between free-range egg pasta topped with cheese, bechamel sauce, and sprinkled with mozzarella and cheddar cheese. And it does say keep frozen. And there we go. Do not refreeze after defrosting. So you can defrost it. And like I said, it takes 55 minutes. So, how much is this lasagna meal for two? Okay, the price for this 700 gram luxury beef and pancetta lasagna is £5 according to my receipt. £5, and it says meal for two. Now, I have just checked on the Iceland website, and there is a luxury beef and pancetta lasagna, which is not new. It's been out a while apparently, but it is the meal for one. So I think that they can put this new on here. It doesn't have to be a new product. It can be a new size like this is, or a new packet even. I'm sure I've read that in the comments at some point, but yeah, so it's probably not new, even though it says new. But I haven't tried it, and it does look good, to be honest. If I'm really honest, it does look good. 700 grams for £5. Now, they do have their standard version of this, which is for £3.75 on its own, and that is a 450 gram. But you can get that for £3 for £10 in their mix and match range. So 450 gram, that's base for one person, but two persons is 700 gram. That seems a bit off, doesn't it? Shouldn't it be 900 gram? But price, pretty similar. So you probably, if this is, like it says on there, a meal for two, you probably need a garlic bread or some chips or something. What do you have with your lasagna? Side salad? Not for me. Right. I'll bring it back when it's cooked. An hour. Look at that. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Not sure if it's the size of feeding two people, but I'm going to cut it in half anyway, and we'll give it a go and get it onto a plate. Okay, I've just taken it out of the oven. It smells unbelievable in this kitchen right now. So you guys have a little look at this. Okay, now I've got it on the plate. It looks really, really good, really high quality, if I'm honest. Nice cheese, vegetable sauce. Looks like a decent meat content there. And to be honest, that's on a plate, a big plate, so not too bad. And there is, of course, still half of it left in there. So let me move that out of the way so we can have a little look at it. And there we go. So, let's have a taste. Okay, so it's all important taste time now. I've just cut it up into smaller pieces to let it cool down a bit faster for us. Luxury beef pancetta al forno lasagna. I got it. It looks really good. Really, really good. The thickness, the beef in there. You can see the tomatoes, the pasta. I mean, it is. Well, it looks like. It smells unbelievable. Wow. £5. That like beef ragu is absolutely spectacular. It's not too watery like some lasagnas. No, it's not a microwave lasagna, remember. It reminds me of one I had. I actually bought it from B&M. I think it was about £3 actually, but it was bigger than that. I think it was 1 kilogram, and I put it in the Tower air fryer a couple of years back on my old channel. I'll see if I can find that video and link it at the end, but it was really quality, and it's like this. It was in one of them metal containers, and it was it were a cook at home, but it were a fresh lasagna. I mean, this is frozen, of course. Oh yeah, the cheese on the top, the bechamel sauce. Oh, wow. Oh man. This is really, really good. Now, I'll be brutally honest. When I get lasagnas from any supermarket, I generally get the quid ones, the cheapest ones, and just bang it in microwave. And then I make it better by adding my own top of cheese. But with this, you don't have to. How many layers is there? 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. And they're all filled really nicely in there with that minced beef. And the pancetta's not really there. That's the only downside, I'd say. I don't even need it though. And it is really tasty, this. Oh man. Wow. Wow. It's one of the best lasagnas I've ever had. Not homemade. Of course, homemade lasagnas are pretty damn special. But I think this is one of the best I've ever had. And I think I'll definitely be buying it again. Probably not the meal for two because the girls don't like it. But they do, like I said earlier in the video, they do this on its own as part of the 3 for £10 mix and match deal. So normally I'd think that's a bit pricey, £3.33. But you know what? That was tasty. That is absolutely fantastic. There's nothing else I can say. I'm going to give it a 9.9 out of 10 because the only thing I can say Well, actually, two things. One, the time it takes to cook, but you can't be complaining about that. Good things come to those who wait and all that. The pancetta, it's advertising beef and pancetta. The pancetta at 2%, it's not. You can't really taste it, but it is really, really tasty. It is a really, really, really good lasagna. Like I say, 9.9. If you've had that, let me know what you guys think. It is class, and I love lasagna. It's one of my favourite foods. So I'm happy that I've got, well, 2, maybe even 3 portions of it for my day worth of food. Will that be my full day? 1,000 calories. Maybe it's not, but that's banging. Thanks for watching. If you've got any better lasagnas than that, let me know in the comments. And I'll catch you tomorrow, same time, of course, 4:15. Bye-bye. What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again. Hope you're all fantastic. Thanks for watching. Would be special. Wouldn't buy that again.